Can one dream be interpreted in different ways?
It can be, and it actually is. If you give the same dream to somebody who has been trained in Freudian psychoanalysis, he will give you a different interpretation. The same dream you give to somebody who has been trained in the Kleinian school, the person will give you a different interpretation. The same dream, if you give it to somebody who has been trained in Jungian psychoanalysis, he will give you a different interpretation. So, if you look at 7 major schools of psychoanalysis, for every dream, you will have at least 7 different interpretations. And if you add 3 schools of Indian psychology, you come to 10 interpretations. And then if you add one more from other areas of psychology, it's 11 interpretations or maybe 15 interpretations. So for every dream, you can interpret the dream in 10 to 15 different ways. The question is this: which school to use, how much, for which dream? That is where the expertise lies. So the expertise lies in this. First, we should have a perspective of as many schools as possible. Nobody can have mastery of all the schools, but we can have a perspective of as many schools as possible and mastery in a few schools, which would allow us to create multiple interpretations of a dream. And then comes the core wisdom, which is more than a skill. It is wisdom of experience and the wisdom of intuition. Which school to use how much for which dream? The problems are two. Very few people have perspective, a good deep perspective of more than one school. So they become fanatic about their own interpretation, whatever that is. So this is the first problem in the area of dream analysis, that very few people have a deep perspective about more than one school. And rarely somebody has the wisdom to decide which school to apply, how much to which dream. And not stop there, but also go to non-psychoanalytic schools and schools of Indian spirituality. So the question is, out of 15 different approaches to a dream, which to use and how much, so that the purpose of the dream is best served. And the purpose of the dream, as we know, are 3: self-knowing, self-healing, future planning. So this is the craft of holistic dream analysis.
Right.